Ladies and gentlemen, something weird is going on. I am here today to complain and rant because we need to talk about this Doordash girl situation again. I just did a video on this situation, and by the way, this is my worst performing video in a long time. Genuinely, it is. No shame in admitting that. Still, it's doing fine. I hope you take a look at it, but that's the whole point of why I'm here. This situation is fishy. There's something going on that I've noticed that I can't really explain. Walk with me here. So, for example, you go onto YouTube and you search Doordash girl. The biggest video on this is randomly a short with 3.6 million views, right? That's what you think would be normal. You think, given a situation that is this talked about on TikTok, that a YouTube video would have around 3 million views. But then you go below that, and the only video, actual YouTube video that has a relative amount of views about the situation is 230k views from this guy. And then Danky Jabber uploaded a video, and this is pretty much the only commentary video. Sorry, this is the main commentary video about this topic. In terms of views, Danky Jabber's video and August the Duck's video are the ones with the most views, and then I'm third. And now, as you can see, these views, relatively speaking, are, for Danky Jabber, obviously 150k it's great, you know, but when you actually look at things here, it's not amazing. Like, his latest video has done significantly more, 250k views, you know, and then 150k there on another topic, 168k there on the Libla Gibney situation is disgusting. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know who that person is. I've never heard of Lila Gibney. Maybe you have, but in comparison to how much I've heard on TikTok about the Doordash girl, that's really not a person that I know about. And now, let's go back. Let's go to another profile in the situation. Let's go to August the Duck. And by the way, I'm not here to complain about views. I'll get into my theory about what's going on here. So, August the Duck. This video underperformed compared to his last two. 275k on the Emaru situation is horrible. 229k video reviewing a cooking video. And then on this video, 140k views. And I'm pretty sure Katie uploaded a video on it, which should come up some... Where is it? Cataclysm did a video yesterday. Well, she did a video, and the last time I saw it, it was around 20,000 views, which for Katie, it's, again, standard within the first 15 hours, but it's not necessarily biggest topic in the world, you know, heavy. And this is what I'm trying to get at here. I think something fishy is going on in this situation. I can't prove it. I don't think this is fact. I'm just saying this is my opinion, because this is when things start to get even weirder now. So we've come to the conclusion that this is a relatively unpopular topic on YouTube. You haven't got even Critical making a video about it. Usually he would, you know, a topic that's been spoken about so much, Critical usually covers it, the latest drama on TikTok, stuff like that. But really only 4 commentary channels, 4 pretty significant commentary channels, me, Danky Jabbo, August the Duck, Cataclysm, have covered it. But now, when you go over to TikTok, this video here has 3.4 million likes. And let's see how many views that is. I think 30 million views. That video has 30 million views of someone criticizing this individual. And we will go through that video in a second. But again, we need to continue this theory here of something weird is going on. And now we need to go to Twitter of this tweet I found right here, which says they're using AI videos of black people to call the Doordash woman a liar. Now watch this video. This video, my friends, is so weird.
I saw the original video of the Doordash girl, and I'm a little bit confused now that I woke up and see everything that's happening. When I saw it,
they're saying the same thing.
I said, hey, I understand why Doordash, well, I guess fired you, and why you're a block
What is going on? What is going on?
from the app. Now, as for the guy, I can see why.
What's going on?
Why everybody in their mind is saying, hey, he did it on purpose, all this extra stuff. When you look at the original video, that couch was not in your clear sightline unless you angled yourself.
They are saying word for word the exact same script.
And look over. Okay, let's keep that in mind.
Okay, let's keep that in mind.
And then she stops speaking. She just stops.
If you really...
What is going on here? And this is what I'm getting into. There is something weird happening with this story. And I posted a few TikToks about this situation. I posted this, right? And this is what really confused me. So this is a response I made after uploading this TikTok here, of where basically in this TikTok, what I'm doing is I'm debunking the image that went around. Okay, here we go. So yeah, in this video, I aim to debunk this image here, which is this image going around right now is the big reason people think that the woman opened the door herself. Despite you can clearly see with a little bit of comparison, it's the same image. In my video, we actually, Jacket, she puts over the image of where it fits in nicely to where the crop has happened. So go watch my video for the full breakdown of that. But yeah, I post this video and I'm like, this doesn't exist. This video of her opening the door that everyone is talking about does not exist. But then, within about 30 seconds of posting that video, oh God, we've got the puzzle. Why did TikTok do this? So yeah, I post that and then I get this comment here saying, while I look forward to this video, I'm skeptical. I saw the video where she said the door was cracked and she opened it. I'm not saying either of us were wrong because we don't know the whole situation. Excuse me? I'm a YouTube commentary channel. I know this full situation and I know that there is no video of this woman opening the door. People's theories are she deleted about 4 videos. Incorrect. She deleted 4 of the same videos. She tried to re-upload the same video every time, and it's the video that I played in my video about this situation. She has only posted 1 video of her at the guy's house when she was delivering the food. And now, go back to this. Let's go find the comment. Yeah, so they comment that, and it got 1 like. So nobody was really agreeing. But I said, if the video exists, show it. Show me the video. If you truly think that this video exists, show it to me. And then I don't think they actually gave a response. Yeah, look, there's no response here, except she literally never said she opened the door. No, you didn't. Why do you feel the need to lie? Provide the evidence. Bots. And this is what I'm saying here. Let's go to this profile. Mrs. W. They follow me. They do. Don't know, is that an AI dog? You can't see their following. You can't see anything they've liked. No bio yet. Really, really weird, So we've got that. We've got the AI comments. And we have got normal comments here. This is what I was confused by. It's very, very weird. And even in this one didn't go viral, but it's like the most popular TikTok that I posted about it. And somebody says, if you could look into it, to make sure it has values information, but I'm pretty sure that before the whole hate bag that started on her, it was known or talked about that the guy had his phone weirdly placed, like leaning on the couch, but with a back camera towards the door. If that's true, then maybe that's why the bandwagon had started. Again, this isn't true. There is no evidence of this guy ever saying anything. And this then goes into the thing of everyone is now saying that there was actually a ring cam footage that got released. Never happened. It's just only TikTok commenters saying it. Doordash fired her, and when the actual investigation started, that recording was found. Again, there is no proof of that. And then you've got Louisa, my researcher, God bless her soul. She literally, I don't even believe in God, but there's a British thing to say. But she comes in here and says, I saw people saying that the guy had posted the footage that he had, like a ring camera, but I could not find it. And again, we scoured the internet. We looked everywhere. It does not exist. There's no video. There is absolutely no video. And then let's keep on going. So we got some normal comments. We got some final, actual normal thing. And then someone says, I saw an obvious AI video and only once. It was so bad that Doordash probably scrubbed it. And again, people are starting to buy into this thing about there is some level of weird stuff going on with AI here. I saw so many threads on Reddit saying this exact thing and not being able to provide any proof. Honestly, it's just misogyny trying to blame her for this. Now, I'd like to agree with that. And I do think for the most part, there are a lot of people out there that want to dismiss this entire story as fake out of misogyny, but I also think, let me have a little sip. I've been speaking 10 minutes straight. I need a drink, people. Hold on. There are people out there that have been convinced by, in my opinion, an army of bots. And now that's where we need to then get into the profile of the AI accounts that I showed you earlier. So yeah, I found this video earlier of this is apparently the woman from the AI video. So let's take a look at what she has to say.
Doordash girl, I was looking at certain videos and I came across this one.
I saw the original video of the Doordash girl, and I'm a little bit confused now that I woke up and see everything that's happening. When I saw it, I said, hey, I understand why Doordash, well, I guess fired you, and why you're blocked from the app. Now, as for the guy,
that's a little weird.
It has been brought to my attention that there has been accounts using my face, telling stories that I've never told, sharing news I have never shared. AI is honestly getting out of hand. These people are profiting off of my face, ruining my credibility. And
now let's go to the profile of the actual account in question here. Okay, so I was searching for the video and the account. I saw this account earlier, but it's now been taken down. When you search for it, it's just gone. But I was looking through it yesterday, and pretty much, yeah, it is this woman's likeliness being stolen. And it's terrifying. I don't know what is going on in this situation, but now let's go and talk about the actual videos being made. Because yeah, 3.4 million likes, 30,000 comments. But are these comments bots? That's what I'm wondering here. As an actual victim of SA, so this is a real person, I believe. This person right here has to be real. You know, they posted normal videos of themselves. So there are real things. But then there are just random accounts like Ooh Woo Furry Boy. What? Who, I don't know any of these people that they follow. Who, again, they just follow accounts that are blank photos. What about this guy? Is this somebody? Okay, this guy's got a profile. It's just botted content, seemingly. But either way, this guy says, the Doordash girl got fired. My reaction to the Doordash girl. A profile, again, that seemingly is just... It's just AI-generated nonsense. The real pain is when you don't know how to react anymore. What is going on here? It's just full-on shit. I don't know if these accounts are real or not, but it seems that there is an influx in accounts just outright hating. It's called Doordash not going to my house dash. Doordash girl got fired, and it's like a celebratory thing. If the genders were reversed. Now, let's actually take a look at what this guy's saying, because I think there is on top of not just a bot campaign, but I do think there are people out there that genuinely believe what is being said. Now, I'm gonna have to ask Jacket to censor a word in here because, you know, I've watched this TikTok before, but let's listen to what's said here and how much of it is actually true.
I'm the victim!
No, you're not! Why do we just get on the net and lie? You deceive the people. You're a lying, deceiving. You didn't walk in and his door was wide open and saw me. His door was cracked. You pushed it open.
No, she didn't. That's not true. I've proven this in my video. I've proven this in TikToks. She did not do that. But again, people are just eating this up. These TikTokers seemingly have taken these comments that have come from either bots, people just circulating what other bots have said and regurgitating it. And now this is getting 3.4 million likes. But again, going back to my theory from earlier, I'm doubting if these likes were authentic. I'm not saying this person is actually, you know, paid for bots himself, but I'm saying there is somebody out there doing something suspicious here. I just don't get it.
Wasn't your instructions, cuz? All you were supposed to do is drop off food. You peeped through cuz door.
No, she did drop off the food. We've seen that in the video. She literally drops off the food. I think I can probably find it in this video right now. Yeah, right there. You just saw it right there. All right, it's going to play. It's going to play again. There, right there. She literally leaves it on the porch and the door is visibly not closed or shut. It is open, completely open.
The meat, and you didn't like it, so you claim SA. If anything, you assaulted him. You ain't the victim, cuz. You're the assailant. And now everybody wants to push men agenda like he's not sleeping in the comfort of his own home and she trespassed. I'm all for hearing out SA victim stories, but when they lie to the people and lie to make it seem like it's something different, then that's the problem, cuz. If you watch the original video, she go to the side of cuz door and get a good angle of him butt booty naked.
No, she doesn't. In the video, we have proven this again before. before, that she literally walks away and you can see the door is wide open. It's going slow motion here, but as it goes further, you can see it from ages. You don't have to be on the porch. You could be on the sidewalk and see the door is wide open. Again, I don't know where these lies have come from. There is no original video where it's different, but this is regurgitating the thing that is frustrating me of people just making up stuff for no reason.
Get sued into the ground, lady. The countersuit will be legendary, cuz. I honestly hope he takes everything from you, gang. You know how many people's lives got ruined from fake allegations? This is no different. And you wanna blame it on Doordash. You pull up the cuz crib. You see the door's a little cracked open. You drop the food down. You push the door open. See,
again, there's no proof of that whatsoever.
You don't like, whip out your phone, start recording him, get a good angle of him butt booty naked, like his door was just wide open. You are not the victim.
And it is sickening. It genuinely is. And all these people, there's bots, it's insane. It is genuinely insane. And again, I don't think this is just a bot thing, but I definitely think something suspicious is going on. And it's almost, I don't know who would even consider paying bots. I've seen some people accuse Doordash in this situation of doing that. Honestly, I don't know why. I really don't know why they would do that. It doesn't benefit their company. It would likely be exposed eventually. But given the lack of conversation on not just YouTube, but also Twitter, there aren't many tweets going viral about the situation. I've seen around one tweet, but given the fact that this has 30 million views, you'd feel like there has to be more. But even then, I wanted to go back to a TikTok that I showed you earlier. This one here. This is just a person speaking about the situation, saying she stands by the Doordash girl.
Doordash girl, simply because you are all getting on this app and being fucking weird. Why are we all acting as if it's completely normal to order food, take your trousers down, pass out?
And again, this is a completely nuanced take, and this is something that I briefly want to discuss here. Of a lot of people said to me, okay, I agree with you, but she definitely shouldn't have recorded him. I actually disagree. I think she has the full right to record him if she genuinely feels that she's just experienced public indecency or a form of SA in her personal opinion. I've said in my video that I think that you can consider that SA in your personal opinion. In the eyes of the law, it's not. And I know, I was speaking to this with Cataclysm yesterday. It was frustrating us that there seems to be a thing of where somebody is a victim. That's fair. That's their authentic experience. But just because you're a victim, it doesn't mean you can dictate how other victims should feel in their own experiences. And it seems that in this story, people are very much trying to do that and dictate how people should feel in their own experience. You can have your own opinions and feelings, but you shouldn't dictate an actual victim in a situation. And I think she's absolutely right in what she's saying here. And also, yes, I think she should have recorded it. I don't think she should have posted it uncensored. Honestly, for her own sake, she should have posted it censored. But also, again, there is that 1% chance that the guy was having a medical emergency, but even that doesn't really make much sense, because what? You order Doordash, which you know is coming in like 15 minutes, you open your door wide, pull down your trousers, and then lie on the sofa, which is visibly exposed to the front door. To me, it's all very convenient. And again, there was a TikToker that we went over their video in my main channel video about this, and in that they were basically like, and I was basically like, if this was a child in this situation, if someone came to the door trick-or-treating, I think it would be a slam dunk case if everyone would be like, yes, this person is into voyeurism. They are a predator. They are a terrible person. But because it's a woman, we're trying to jump through tons of hoops. And that's what a lot of people are getting mad at me for in my comment section, of calling this misogyny. But I can't help but think it's misogyny when I see so many people jumping through hoops, trying to engage with lies. And the most frustrating thing is I will prove these lies, and then the person will jump to another argument because they're so unwilling to admit they're wrong. And ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing wrong in admitting that you are wrong. I don't know why people just can't accept when they are wrong in a situation. There seems to be this culture on the internet of where we are so militant that we just can't accept that we're wrong. Like, for example, if it came out, if Ring footage actually got released and, the whole thing gets disproved, if she actually pulled open the door, started recording him, walked into the home, I would admit I'm wrong. I'd delete the video, I'd admit I'm wrong, and I would take my L and move on. But the problem is it seems that a lot of other people can't do that. They've been disproved on so many things in this situation, but then they just jump to another thing of, now it's, well, she shouldn't have recorded in the first place. But then if she didn't record, you guys would still call her a liar. If she didn't have that evidence in the first place, there wouldn't even be a case because you would just automatically assume it's another emotional woman lying about abuse. Because that's what people love to do when a woman comes out about their story about abuse. They immediately jump to, you are a liar, you are a horrible person, you are falsely accusing someone. It happens in every single case. I'm sorry, but I'm not willing to demonize a woman for just showing something which clearly is video proof of something, whilst the entire internet lies about her. I can get as many dislikes as people want. I don't care. I firmly believe that this person was right in recording things. I don't think they should have posted it uncensored, but I think overall, 99% of the situation, they are in the right. And people say, well, I don't like how she's handling it. I don't like how she's crashing out. I'm sorry, but she has millions of people speaking up against her. 30 million views of people calling her a liar, horrible things, saying she's not a victim, coming after her, doxing her. There are so many things here of where people are going to send this person into a spiral. So again, excuse me if I can understand why this person is so emotional and spiraling and saying that this is a man's world, because this is a perfect representation that we are in a man's world and we are in a culture of misogyny. I'm sorry if that hurts to hear, but it's just the truth. But yeah, going back to this as well, just look at the comments again. You can understand why this person is spiraling. She walked into his house. No, she didn't. She was at the porch and left his food there, which is his property. It doesn't matter. In my video, we go through the law and the Public Indecency Act, which is the Public Lewdness Act in New York, where this took place. If you're exposing yourself intentionally and you have your door wide open or your windows wide open, that is still a crime, even if you are in the comfort of your own home. He didn't leave the door open. She cut that part from the OG video. 6,000 likes. Who are these people? Again, it comes into what I'm talking about involving the bots. I firmly believe that there are some botted figures going on here, because if this story was as big as it seems to be, then I would have a video with 200,000 plus views in the first 24 hours minimum. I know how my channel works. I know how these stories work. I genuinely thought the video would do a lot better than it did. And I'm not salty. I can just move on and make another video that will hopefully do better. But I'm more confused by this story because now I feel like I'm seeing more and more evidence of botting. Again, someone says this is a hate campaign from Doordash. I don't know if that's true. I don't know what she would have to win from this. Some people are suggesting it's people from online forums that want to spread misogyny and hatred. I'm not too sure. But you can literally just go through these comments and it's just like blank accounts. Look at this one. The dog barked. Angelo. She was to leave the food on porch. What does that even mean? That the criticism is from the bots is just getting to a point of where it makes no sense. I thought it was obvious. We all stand by the Doordash girl. Okay, maybe this person is a bot on our side. Do they have anything on their profile? Okay, they actually do have things on their profile. Again, identification that they're not a bot. If they have a blank profile, barely any following, no videos posted, unless the videos are weird, I'm going to assume that they're a bot. Keep going. There's just so many comments out there. I support the Doordash girl as a meme. By the way, again, I think a lot of these people are real, but the inflation of this story is just really, really weird, you know? Even going into our comment section, it's just people hating upon hating. And again, authentic people, but I just don't believe the story is as big as it is, and it comes down to the views on the videos on YouTube. Because people can say, oh, YouTube's dead. YouTube is a platform that no one cares about. Gen Z doesn't care about YouTube. Fundamentally not true. It is the biggest video streaming platform on the planet, I'm pretty sure. Billions of people watch YouTube every single day. This is a massive topic, and yet these videos aren't doing any better than a regular video would. For me, it's actually doing worse than usual. And I know how social media works. It's suspicious. It is very, very weird. Again, look at this. 12,000 likes. She was the one who assaulted and embarrassed him. What's going on here? Some people are really dumb. She had the audacity to call him out when he was literally sleeping in his house. Invasion of privacy, sexual harassment, filming without consent. It's insane. Of course she makes herself out to be a victim. And I think the one thing that I think maybe the bots and where the bots are coming from in this situation is there is we're very much in a time of a culture war of where everything has to be turned into this person is lying about this thing. If a victim comes out, you're going to get loads of right-wingers going crazy, being like, this woman is trying to make this man look bad. Once again, women are falsely accusing people. And I think that people are trying to turn this situation into that. It feels like it's getting into that alt-right pipeline sort of thing. And you might think I'm reaching, but I've listened to a few other content creators speak about this, and I can't help but think that. I keep on seeing TikTokers making their TikTok, and when you look at the comments, it very much feels that people are relishing in this. They love that they can call a woman a liar when she is talking about her feelings and accusations. They love that they can insult her, bully her, say nasty things about her. And I can only feel that these bots are coming from people that hate women and want another form of culture war to start surrounding this conversation. But to me, I just think it's so inauthentic. This video has 3 million views, but only 1,000 comments. That doesn't make much sense to me personally. I know how YouTube works. I mean, let's go to one of the videos about this situation, like actual videos. Let's go to Danky Jabbo's video. How many does that have on 100,000? This has 150,000 views and 2,000 comments. That is more than the video with 3 million views where it's being critical of her. Do you see what I mean here? This is very, very weird, very suspicious. I've got no proof of any of this, I should say, but I just have a feeling that something weird is going on here. But yeah, I'll end it there. I'll conclude it there by saying I do stand by the Doordash girl. Maybe things could have been done a little bit better. Maybe exploding on TikTok might not be the better route. I personally think she's entitled to do that. Maybe you don't. But overall, I don't think she's really done anything wrong. And I highly, highly implore you to go watch my video about this situation to learn more about it. Like, seriously, please go boost this in the algorithm, because I can't lie, it has been a stinker. So yeah, go to the comments. In fact, my video has more comments about this situation than the actual 3.6 million viewed TikTok or YouTube short about it. It makes no sense. Go watch my video. Go actually get the truth about this story, because it's frustrating me, it's annoying me, especially considering this is a topic that isn't actually that big, seemingly, and it almost feels like we're being lied to. But yeah, I could keep on rambling about this for age. Honestly, I could talk about this for a very long time. I think I've made 5 TikToks and multiple Instagram stories about this. I don't even do that with any other video, to be honest with you. I just feel frustrated, and I'd love to know what you guys think about this. Let me know in the comment section. Please like this video. Go watch my other video. It will be up next. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Have a lovely day. Peace.